Shake and Bake from www.shakespub.net, back on Heroes and Generals. And in this video, I'm going to show you what I am requesting. I'd love to see, maybe others, in this game, an option for some of us who'd like a more immersive experience. Having a ton of fun on the game again. The Righteous Rambos are just having a great time playing the game. But I want to show you something. And this is what I'd love to see in a future update. Okay, so here we are. We're on the ground, right? One thing you'll notice, there's a lot of, I'd call them aids on the HUD, on the display on the screen, which is helpful for new people in the game. But let's say you've been playing this for a couple of years or a while, and you'd like a more immersive, or I'll call it a hardcore experience in this game. So if you hit the F2 key, you'll notice you do lose some of those icons on the screens, and you have to pull your map up to get a status of objectives. I like that. So if you didn't know that, hit F2. It'll take away a lot of those triangles and the objective markers, and you'll have to use your map. Cool. I'd like to suggest to take it a little bit further, actually. Now, okay, so we're back in the game. If I hit the backslash key, I type in GUI.disable1, everything disappears on my screen. You see that look right there? This is good for making videos, but look at that guy jumping out there. That was awesome. What I'd love to see, let's jump out actually a little early, get behind me lines so we can talk a little better. Look at the view of that. Look at that. How awesome. Look at that. Cool. That looks good. They did a great job on these fields. Let's get out here. Let's just take that in for a minute. So GUI.disable1 gets rid of everything. GUI.disable0 brings it back. Now this is how I'd love to play the game. I'd love the devs to give an option where I can hit like the F3 key or one of those F keys, turn off everything on the screen, and with the exception that if I want to see the status of the battlefield, I would use the map. The problem when you use GUI.disable, it turns off the map as well. So you can't get a status of the battlefield from your map. So I'd, again, I'd love to play like this. In fact, I sometimes do play like this just to make it a little bit tougher. Also in making videos. So, to Rito Moto, will you ever consider making a mode where, again, and this only hampers the person with the weapon, doesn't hamper other players. It's only by choice if people want it. I am sure, with obviously with the F2 key, where you have it set now, you're getting rid of some things. I would say add another key, an F3 key or something that takes everything away but lets the map still work. Because I tell you what, I would play that way, and I guarantee you there would be other people looking for a more immersive environment who would play that way as well. And you would see, I think, an increase in those people looking for a more hardcore experience who would choose that option. Let's just get up here and get in the battle, and I'll show you how I play when I'm playing like this. One thing is I look for troop movement. Where's people heading to? Because again, my map doesn't work. The other, what I do is I start to look at how the soldiers look, and the vehicles. You get better identifying who's friendly and who's foe. So let's get up there. It just looks incredible with all the stuff off the screen. All right, here we go. Let's get in the action. All right, we're getting closer to the action here. The one thing is cool too is when I shoot at the Germans, the Axis or whatever team you're playing for, I'm not going to get those hit markers. I'm not going to be told that you're dead. So I really have to. It adds to the tension level, and I really have to watch you to see if I've killed you. I have to be more cautious, and for me again, I'd say more of a hardcore type player looking for more immersion. That works for me. Alright, I'm just going to scan the area here. Looks like we got contact up here. Again, I'm having to listen for sounds, looking for any kind of tracers coming from tanks. Where are the planes focused at? They're focused in this area, so it leads me to believe that there's enemy that way. But look how this looks compared with all the other stuff on the screen. Let's go, boys. pushing up here. I want to make some contact. And then we'll wrap this baby up. So, what are your thoughts? Would you play it with a mode like this where you could still use your map? Say something below. Give Reno Moto some feedback. There's a German. Looks like right there. See, I don't know if I killed him. I was a long ways away. Now, one thing you see is you could leave this in to make, you know, a little bit of hint, is when I did hold it over him, it did beep, telling me that that is an enemy. But look how this looks. Look at the difference. Not only visual, but just challenge-wise. All right, let's do it. Wow. Crazy looking. Oh, jeez! Listen to that. This looks fantastic. It's just such a better experience, in my opinion. I mean, other was fun too, but this is another whole new level here. See, I don't know if I got this guy or not, and I like that actually. Oh, all right. So this is Shaking Bake Heroes and Generals. Again, give your feedback below. Would you love to see this? Would you play it this way? I think they could do it with like an F3 key just to keep the map enabled. I think it'd be fantastic. All right, Shake and Bake from www.shakespub.net. Cheers, peace, and I'll see you on the battlefield.